Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, thanks for coming. Thanks for, clicking on that link. I hope you subscribe. I hope you like this video. Those who, this is your second time coming back, thanks for coming back. Thanks for checking me out again. I'll keep videos coming. I have so many more things in store for you guys, so just stay tuned. So this episode is gonna be about dating. I know there's so many videos out there that talks about this, but you're gonna listen to mine today, okay, honey? Because Diana got a lot to say about dating. I have dated quite a few people, had my fair share of heartbreak, just disappointments, but then I also had, some good times. It wasn't all bad. So there's this pastor that I follow on YouTube, and his name is R.C. Blakes Jr. He really talks about a lot about dating and relationships and marriage, and gives you really like a blueprint, especially if you're a Christian, and even if you're not, if you just want some kind of guidance from a male's perspective, a pastor at that, he really gives very good advice. And one of the things he talks about is when you're dating to gather data. Never thought of it before, but it's very simple, and it's true. The word dating, you're gathering the data, right? You want to learn this person, learn who they are, if you can fit into their world, if they can fit into yours, if you get along with each other. There's so many things, obviously, that you're gathering. So to be honest, before this, I'm being totally transparent, and I know I'm not the only one, so don't judge me. But I never really had a blueprint of what I should be looking for when it comes to dating and when it comes to looking for my partner. I didn't have a blueprint. I would get into a relationship or deal with someone and just kind of figure it out as I went along. I've been through so many things, so it took a long time for me to get to a point where I'm like, okay, I know who Diana is. I know what my purpose is in this world, and I know where I'm going to go with my life, and I know all these things. So now I have a good sense of who I am, so now I have a better sense of who I should allow into my space. And I also have certain standards for myself, and if you're not having, certain standards for yourself, and if you can't meet the expectations that I may have or the things that I do in my own life, if you are not there in your life, then how are we going to be able to connect? So I would say maybe by the end of last summer, in the summertime of last year, I said, okay, Diana, wait a second. Something is not right, okay? You keep getting the same type of guys and the same results. You're not happy. What is going on? So I actually was like, okay, I need to sit down and figure this out. I need to take my time. I need to pay attention to patterns and actions and make sure that these things are adding up with what they're saying. I began dating, this person, and we were together for so long, and so many things happened in that relationship. But when I ended that relationship, I said, okay, the next, when I start dating, I'm going to really take my time, pay attention. But when I left that relationship, I kind of got into a rebound relationship. I stayed in that rebound relationship for way too long. Literally, you're supposed to get in and out. And I stayed in a little tad bit too long. But during that time, I think what happened for me was that I just got blinded by a lot of things. And when you're dating someone, you really need to pay attention to what is really in front of you, the reality of the situation. So for example, right, this guy, he had a job, he had his own place, and he, was in school, right? So the foundation was, on paper, like, damn girl, that sounds good. Like, he got his shit together, right? Wrong. All the way wrong, honey. When I tell you he had a job, but he barely went, that was the first thing. Yes, he had his own place. However, he could not pay his bills or his rent every month. He struggled every single month to pay his rent for whatever reason. And then he couldn't keep his cell phone on. And I'm sitting there like, well, at least he got a job. At least he got his own place. Like, just stupid. I'm not saying that I'm dumb. Or am I? But I'm just like, what I did was dumb. How about that? Because my friend tells me all the time. She's like, don't say that you're dumb. What you did was dumb. Okay, whatever. And don't judge me, because I know some of y'all is probably laid up in that man's house right now. Sis, let me tell you. Pick up whatever's left of your pride, okay? And get up out that man's house. And you know, we sit up here, we try to validate it like, oh, he just going through a tough time. He gonna get back on his feet. Girl. It is not your responsibility to build anyone up other than yourself. I have been able to be very independent on my own. And if he's not, you know, doing those things for himself, then how is he going to benefit your life in any kind of way? You're benefiting him. You should be adding to each other. I used to think that if I left a situation that I would be the one who would be looking, I would feel embarrassed. I would be like, I can't leave because, you know, I'm gonna look dumb. No, you look dumb if you stay. Trust me. So again, sis, whoever is watching this, I know you laying up next to him, but you guys to go, okay? Just leave it. Don't even say nothing. Put the phone down. Put the phone down, okay? Pause the video. Grab what's left of you and your pride, that wig, whatever you got to grab, sis, and get out of that man's house now. If he's not where you are and y'all are not trying to add to each other's life in some kind of way, no, it's just not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. I used to tell this guy, like, yo, come on, bro, like, you can't afford nothing. I'm sorry. That's messed up. I don't want y'all to think that I'm like this gold digger and I'm just about money. It's really not like that at all. If you're dating someone, y'all need to go out, y'all need to do things. Somebody gotta pay for the shit. And you just try to validate it, because, and then also you want to feel good too. You know, the person is just there. Don't do it, sis. Trust me. Do not do it. Shoot, some of y'all is laid up in that man's house right now on that dirty mattress on the floor because he's giving you excuses as to why he ain't got no bed yet. Oh, they didn't have the one I wanted. Oh, I gotta wait till my income tax. Listen, it is 2019. We cannot continue with the foolishness. Like, we really cannot. We have to do better. We have to do better. So the moral of the story is, when you're dating someone, take the time to get to know them and pay attention to what's really going on. Just be yourself. Like, stop trying to front, okay? If you don't got it and you don't got it together and you just chilling, just be honest about it. Don't, you know, string people along and you know this girl is really feeling you or this guy is really feeling you and you know you ain't got it together. Be honest. Because it's gonna be worse when they figure out who you are and they gonna be looking at you like, I know you lied. But like, from what I've experienced, a lot of men just wasn't honest with who they were. They want to be like, yeah, I got it. You ain't got nothing. And I'm just like, okay, well, he said he gonna get it together. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna be who I am. And I want you to be who you are. Live in your damn truth. If you got roaches crawling around in your house, nigga, don't invite me over. And don't come to my house with that shit. So again, pay attention when you're dating someone. You know, really look at what's going on, the situation, how you feel, and just be honest and be very open and just, you know, pay attention to things. I really want to hear what you guys have to say about this video. I know I can go on my little rants and stuff. I try to make this thing a little funny to show you more of my personality. So if you have any questions, comments, whatever, feel free to leave them down below. You can always message me on Instagram. Like I said, I'm up there all the time. I'll leave that information below. I'll also leave my email below. I really want this to be interactive. I want to know what you guys think. I want to hear your horror stories too. I can't be the only one divulging information now. This got to be a two-way street, honey. And I told you guys, you know, I have so much more in store for you. So I just look forward to, you know, growing this page, growing my following, growing my connection with you all. And I'll see you in the next video.